Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have the Midas touch? Everything they touch turns to gold, while others work harder than anyone else and still struggle? Well, here's the truth. It's not luck, it's not connections, and it's not some secret potion. It's simple. Successful people have habits, choices, and mindsets that ordinary people refuse to follow. Today I'm going to show you the 10 things successful people never do, and if you pay attention, apply them, and believe in yourself, you can start turning your life around starting right now. Let me tell you something. Complaining is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it gets you nowhere. Successful people don't waste a single second whining about what they can't control. The economy is tough, that's a fact, but it's not an excuse. The boss is difficult, so what? You can't control their attitude, but you can control your effort, your attitude, your results. Every time you hear yourself saying, if only, or I can't, because you are giving away your power. Successful people take 100% responsibility for their lives. They know that circumstances are like the wind. You can't stop it, but you can adjust your sails. Instead of complaining, they ask, what can I do today to make progress? Remember this, whining won't pay your bills, it won't grow your business, and it won't make you a better person. Action pays, effort pays, ownership pays. Stop pointing fingers and start pointing yourself towards solutions. That is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Let me tell you something, procrastination is the silent killer of dreams. It's that little voice in your head whispering, I'll do it tomorrow, next week, someday. Meanwhile, life keeps moving, opportunities pass by, and the world doesn't wait for anyone. Successful people don't have time for that. They know that now is the only moment that matters, and action is the currency of success. Every delay, every excuse, every later is a thief stealing your future. The difference between ordinary people and achievers isn't talent, it's action. While others sit on the sidelines, successful people get up, take the first step, and keep moving. They understand a simple truth. The perfect time never comes. The perfect moment is a myth. The only thing that works is starting today, with what you have, where you are. Success loves speed. Fortune favors the bold. And results, they belong to those who stop waiting and start doing. Procrastination will keep your dreams on hold, but action will put them on the map. Remember, the clock is ticking, and every second wasted is an opportunity lost. Don't wait for tomorrow. Dominate today. Let me be crystal clear. If you think you know enough, you are already falling behind. The world is moving faster than ever, and those who stop learning are the first to be left behind. Successful people understand one unshakable truth. Knowledge is power, and learning is their superpower. They devour books, seek mentors, attend seminars, ask questions, and absorb every ounce of wisdom they can. Every failure, every challenge, every success, they study it, they learn from it, and they use it to get better. They don't assume they have all the answers. They know the moment you think you know it all is the moment your competition passes you by. Learning isn't just about education. It's about sharpening your mind, expanding your vision, and building the tools to solve problems faster than anyone else. It's about curiosity, persistence, and the relentless hunger to improve. Every skill they acquire, every lesson they embrace, becomes a stepping stone toward their next win. Remember this, the world rewards those who grow, adapt, and evolve. Stagnation is the enemy. If you want to rise above, to dominate your field, to live a life bigger than your fears, then feed your mind every single day. Learning is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary, between someone who dreams and someone who achieves. Let me tell you something. Failure isn't the enemy. It's the tuition you pay for success. Every setback, every stumble, every no is a lesson in disguise, a stepping stone toward your breakthrough. Successful people don't cower at the thought of failing. They embrace it. They understand that fear is the greatest thief of opportunity, and they refuse to let it steal their dreams. Think about this. Every successful person you admire has a trail of failures behind them. They fell, they stumbled, they were knocked down, but they got back up. Each failure sharpened their skills, strengthened their character, and fueled their determination. They know that avoiding failure doesn't protect them, it paralyzes them. Action, risk, and courage are the only paths to true achievement. The moment you stop fearing failure, the moment you stop making excuses, you unlock a power inside you that no obstacle can stop. Fear keeps ordinary people small, hidden, and stuck. Courage turns challenges into opportunities, mistakes into lessons, and dreams into reality. Remember this, failure is not final, but fear can be. Embrace failure, learn from it, and let it propel you forward. The only true failure is never trying. Take the risk, step into the arena, and watch how the impossible starts to bow before your determination. destination. Let me paint a picture for you. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant weeds, they will grow. If you plant flowers, they will bloom. Successful people are gardeners of their minds. They refuse to let negative people, toxic attitudes, or draining energy take root in their lives. They know this simple truth. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Negativity is contagious. Doubt spreads like wildfire. Complaints, pessimism, and excuses will infect your thoughts if you let them in. That's why successful people are intentional about their company. They seek out those who inspire, challenge, and lift them higher. They surround themselves with doers, thinkers, and dreamers, people who push them toward action, not pull them toward despair. They don't just avoid negative people, they protect their energy like it's their most valuable asset, because it is. Every minute spent with a toxic influence is a minute stolen from your growth, your joy, and your destiny. Successful people know that attitude is everything, and energy is contagious. Choose carefully who you let in, because the wrong company can sabotage years of effort, while the right company can accelerate your success in ways you never imagined. Remember this, negativity is a heavy chain. Surround yourself with positivity, encouragement, and ambition, and you will rise higher, faster, and stronger than you ever dreamed possible. Protect your mind, nurture your circle, and watch your life transform. Let me make this crystal clear. Success and responsibility are inseparable. Every successful person you admire stands on a foundation built by taking ownership of their life, their choices, and their results. They don't blame the economy, their boss, or bad luck. They don't point fingers or make excuses. They own it all. Every success, every failure, every outcome. Avoiding responsibility is the surest way to stay stuck. Excuses are like chains. They hold you back, drain your energy, and steal your future. But when you step up, when you take full responsibility for your actions and decisions, you claim your power. You gain control over your destiny. You transform problems into challenges and setbacks into opportunities. Responsibility is not a burden. It's a superpower. It's the difference between wishing for success and creating it. Successful people don't wait for permission, approval, or someone else to fix their problems. They take action, they lead, and they make things happen. Remember this, life rewards those who take ownership. Avoiding responsibility is a shortcut to mediocrity. Embrace it, act on it, and you will stand taller, move faster, and achieve more than you ever imagined possible. The moment you stop blaming and start owning, the moment you step fully into responsibility, you step into unstoppable success. Let me tell you something. Without goals, you are like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly through life, hoping the wind will carry you where you want to go. Successful people don't leave their future to chance. They set clear, specific, and measurable goals. And they do it constantly. Goals are not just wishes or dreams, they are blueprints for action. They give focus to your energy, clarity to your decisions, and purpose to your daily effort. Every achievement you see, every victory you admire, started as a goal, a target that someone refused to ignore, even when the path was difficult, even when others doubted them. Successful people don't stop at one goal. They raise the bar higher and higher. They know that success is not a destination, it's a journey, and goals are the milestones that guide the way. Each goal achieved fuels momentum, builds confidence, and opens doors to even greater opportunities. Remember this, a life without goals is a life without direction. Stop wandering, start aiming. Write down your goals, break them into actionable steps, and pursue them relentlessly. When you keep setting goals, reviewing them, and striving for more, you don't just live, you thrive, you dominate, and you create a life bigger than you ever imagined possible. Let me tell you something, comfort zones are like quicksand. The longer you stay in them, the deeper you sink, and the harder it becomes to rise. Successful people don't settle for comfort. They know that real growth, real achievement, and real success live outside the safe, familiar, cozy bubble. Every challenge they face, every risk they take, every step into the unknown is a conscious decision to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. They embrace discomfort because they understand this truth. Nothing extraordinary ever happens inside ordinary boundaries. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. greatness, and the moment you cling to it, you stop moving forward. They take calculated risks, stretch their limits, and push themselves to do things that scare them. Fear is not a stop sign. It's a compass pointing to where they need to go. Every time they step outside the familiar, they expand their skills, their influence, and their potential. They know that achievement demands courage, persistence, and the willingness to face uncertainty head on. Remember this: the life you dream of does not live where it's safe. It lives on the edge, beyond fear, beyond excuses, beyond comfort. If you want extraordinary results, you must be willing to feel uncomfortable, take risks, and grow in ways that ordinary people won't. Comfort might feel good, but greatness feels unstoppable. Let me be brutally honest with you. Time is the one resource you can never get back. Every second wasted, every hour spent on distractions, every day frittered away is gone forever. Successful people know this and treat time like the precious, non-renewable asset it is. They never underestimate it, they never take it for granted, and they never let it slip through their fingers. They plan, prioritize, and execute with precision. Every task has a purpose, every action has a goal, and every minute is accounted for. They understand that small, consistent actions compound into massive results over time. Waiting for the perfect moment is a trap. There is no perfect moment. The perfect time to act is now. They also protect their time fiercely. They eliminate distractions, avoid energy-draining activities, and focus relentlessly on what moves them closer to their goals. Time lost can never be earned back, but time invested wisely pays exponential dividends in success, wealth, and personal growth. Remember this: the clock is always ticking, and your results are directly proportional to how you use your time. Ordinary people treat time casually. Successful people honor it, respect it, and master it. Value your minutes, because how you spend them determines the life you create. Wasting time is the enemy of achievement, but managing it well makes you unstoppable. Let me tell you something. Gratitude is not just a nice habit, it's a superpower. Successful people never take life, people, or opportunities for granted. They understand that no matter how high they climb, no matter how much they achieve, their blessings, their mentors, their supporters, and even their challenges have shaped them. They never forget to acknowledge them. Gratitude fuels perspective. It keeps them grounded when the world tries to inflate their ego. It turns setbacks into lessons and ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, your energy multiplies, your relationships deepen, and your drive intensifies. Successful people express gratitude consistently. They thank mentors, they honor their teams, and they appreciate their own journey. This attitude opens doors, strengthens influence, and attracts more opportunities. Remember this: a heart full of gratitude is a magnet for success, joy, and resilience. Without it, achievement can feel empty, and victories can lose meaning. Gratitude transforms your mindset, elevates your character, and fuels unstoppable momentum. It's the invisible force that keeps successful people humble, focused, and relentless. Remember, the more you give thanks, the more life gives back. And that's how ordinary people become extraordinary.